Hey everyone, and welcome back to the box with me, Rich Perry. Okay, going straight into the news, we have the Modern Warfare 2 patch for PlayStation 3 went live today, or goes live today. I'm not sure the exact time it's being released. But this will hopefully mean an end to serious and continuing trouble with hackers and cheaters in the multiplayer section, at least for a while. Excuse me, I've still got the cough. Infinity Ward also plan on releasing a patch for PC and Xbox 360, but there is as yet no release date for that. I'll try and keep you posted if I hear anything else. Okay, next up, I've got a game to watch for you guys. Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning has been catching reviewers off guard with its impressive environments and more combat-focused gameplay, which is something a bit different for an open-world RPG. And it's got some good names behind it, so it's looking quite impressive. We've got former Bethesda designer Ken Rolston, comic book artist Todd McFarlane, who was behind the Spawn series, and fantasy novelist R.A. Salvatore, or Salvatore. I honestly don't know who he is. I'm sorry to fans, but I do my best. But they're all working on the title, so one to keep an eye on, and it's apparently a prequel to an MMO, which will be released at a later date. As yet, there is no evidence or reviews, information about the MMO to follow. Keep an eye on Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning. Okay, next up we got Microsoft are hiring for various technical positions, with the listings mentioning next-generation console architectures from conception through implementation. So it looks like Microsoft have started work, or will be starting shortly, on the new Xbox. Anyone can guess what that's going to be like. We hope it's awesome, and it was pretty much inevitable that it was going to come out before the PlayStation, as it usually has. Okay, Crystal Dynamics and GK Films have announced that there is a new Tomb Raider film to go along with the new Tomb Raider game. People who've watched the last two Tomb Raider films are right to groan, because I've seen them as well and they were frankly awful. Everyone appreciates Angelina Jolie in those shorts, but other than that, just poor. But the game and film are touted to be reboots of the franchise, going back to the origin of Lara Croft and rendering her not as immortal and all-knowing and all-powerful as she has been in the last few games. She's going to be more uncertain, more out of her depth. Hopefully this humanising of the character can reboot the franchise somewhat. We'll have to find out. Something that may have escaped your notice. It looks like we're getting a Monopoly film from Ridley Scott. Yes, Hasbro CEO Brian Goldner says that the project is still happening and that they're working on a great story. But he was quick to distance it from Wall Street. Anyone else confused by this? Well, Goldner says that it's a very human story about a family with a history, and we're projecting that into current times. And get this, it's more about property ownership and of the play pattern of the game. Quite how this plays out is anyone's guess. I will try and keep a watch on that because it sounds interesting and hideous at the same time. There goes my screen again. Okay. Sixth item in news. Yeah, this is a busy old episode today. Warner Brothers are actually doing something exciting and adding something new to Facebook with Facebook film rentals and purchases. Starting with The Dark Knight, users who like the film's page will be able to spend 30 Facebook credits, which equates to $3. No idea how much that'll be in pounds yet. Again, I'll keep you posted when I find out more. They'll pay 30 Facebook credits to rent the film for 2 days. Purchases will also be available, but possibly at a later date, and I don't know how much they're going to be. They say that the on-demand service will be coming to other films from them in the future. I think Warner Brothers are onto a big winner here, and they're going to start something huge, because Facebook, whether you like it or hate it, cannot be ignored. What do you guys think? Do you think Facebook is the ultimate distribution tool? I'm of that mindset. But what about these Facebook credits? I mean, I assume Facebook will want in on the profits somewhat as they're kind of acting as a vehicle for the distribution. What do you guys think? 30 Facebook credits for $3 for 2-day rental? Doesn't sound bad to me. But then again, I'm not everyone. So sound off in the comments what you think about that. And finally, random story on the end here. Charlie Sheen, you know it's going to be a good news story when it starts like that. Charlie Sheen has managed to piss off actual real-life warlocks. Gonna let that digest for a second. Apparently his excessive use of the word in rants such as "I'm a High Priest Vatican Assassin Warlock" has caused offence to Salem's Coven of the Raven Moon, a group of warlocks hailing from Salem, Massachusetts. These warlocks are now threatening to bind him, whatever that means. If you know, let me know, because I'm interested, unless he stops abusing the word. This story was actually posted a couple of days ago, but I saw nothing about it, and I just thought it had to be passed on to you guys. But no matter what happens, I'm sure the tiger-blooded F-18 Charlie Sheen will figure out a way out of it somehow. Right, and on that, I think I'm going to end it off there. So, there's your lot for the day. This has been Rich Perry on the box. Alright, catch you guys later.